All right.
Hey, Andrew, good
Hey,
to see
good seeing
you.
you.
I noticed you have this U.S. Open Oakmont.
Yeah.
Were you there?
No, I didn't. I wish I was.
Have you played there?
I have gone.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
What did you shoot?
I ain't gonna say much about it.
Yeah.
You know,
You had a good time?
good time.
Good time. That's all that matters.
Trying to keep on the 100.
From the front tees?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so I have the biggest question of the day, probably.
Okay.
I've been trying to figure out the proper way to say where you're from.
Okay.
Do you roll the R?
No. It just
How would you
depends.
pronounce
It just depends what kind of language you want to say it about. You know what I mean?
Okay, give it to me in 3 different
Why?
languages.
So if you want to go with the native people, you call it Curaçao.
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 Okay.
But if you want to say in English, it's a Curaçao.
Curaçao. Okay. But not Curaçao.
Yeah.
Okay. Curaçao.
Yeah.
I want to be native, though.
Hey, it's a lot of places to buy down there.
But you spent your childhood growing up in Curaçao,
Yeah.
which is a baseball mecca. What was that like growing up, playing several different sports? And
Coming from an island like Curacao, I mean, everybody's very laid back. I mean, we on the island. It's nothing.
Island time.
Nothing speedier. But baseball always was big in Curacao. We only played in the neighborhood. We never had school baseball because it was kind of expensive to have school baseball. Golf carts, bats, balls, they're all expensive. So we only have like neighborhood baseball. So
Really?
we have like a neighborhood team. Like let's say over here we'll have a team and down the street we'll have another team.
What was
So,
your neighborhood team name?
my neighborhood team name was Ahete.
Ahete.
It was a lift company that lift containers out of the boats that come in and stuff like that. So whatever the coach that I had some connection with that and they sponsored the team. So there was a
It
lot
was
of
foreshadowing you lifting the ball to have many home runs.
No. But yeah, that's how it started. I mean, baseball is very big in Curaçao. It's always been. It's growing big now. We can see how many players we it's coming from Curaçao to United States to chase their dream and making it.
About how many MLB players have come to Curaçao?
Wow, how many? Oh, that's a good question. To be honest with you, to just put it population wise, just around the world, we have the most Major League Baseball players in the world, like more than Dominican Republic, population wise. I'm not saying.
I mean, with
But we had probably
less than 200,000 people.
Curacao is only at 180,000 people.
All right.
So we had about 15 Major League Baseball players came out of Curacao.
Wow.
Yeah. So it's
With more to come.
It's more to come. We have so many more in the minor league. So I'm looking forward to that.
Did you expect at 19, because at 19, trying to think what I was doing at 19, it definitely wasn't about to play a major league in anything. Did you ever expect to be drafted at 19? And what did that path look like?
I didn't think about nothing by 19, to be honest with you. I came to the States when I was 16 years old.
How did that happen?
They just found, we have scouts all around the world, and that's how they find kids, in Europe, in South America, or anywhere in Canada. So they signed them at 16, and I came in at 16, and I worked myself all the way out to, through the minor league system, to A-ball, AA, and AAA. And then in 96, I got called up to the major league, but I didn't think I was going to get called up. I mean, the team just come out for World Series champions in 95, and they had some injury, and they knew that they needed some different bats in the lineup, and I was having a good year to the minor league, and everything kind of worked out the right way, and I took advantage of the opportunity that they gave me.
I mean, island time, very relaxed to your point. Coming over to the States at 16, what were your thoughts? Were you nervous? It's a huge transition, culture shock.
I wasn't, to be honest with you, I wasn't nervous because that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to, play professional baseball. The culture, the talking, to interact and communicate with people was the toughest part. The game was just playing the game. We go out there, we practice together, we play baseball, and we're done. But the afterwards, like the off the field, the eating, all the stuff, there was the adjustments and the language, there was an adjustment that you have to make. But
What was the biggest eating adjustment, food adjustment?
um, the fast food that was the easiest thing to go with. Be honest with you, because that's like in and out. You eat and you keep
Like
moving. But
Big Macs.
a lot of fast food. I'm
Yeah.
not gonna say that. A lot of fast food in life. You just make adjustment every day, and I think that's how you're trying to be successful. If you make adjustment and you learn from it and keep looking for the next step, things work out in the right way that you wanted to go to. So that's what I did.
I know you've had a lot of mentors in your career, but an adjustment that you made was suggested through Willie Mays. Is that right? Kind of in your batting?
We talk. Probably in 2004. I talked with Willie Mays a little bit about. He said he wanted to talk with me. Growing up, who these guys are. You know what they did in the game. You know what kind of icon they are. Even Hank Aaron. Going through the minor league. Bobby was like, hey, if you're struggling, let's go talk with Hank Aaron. And, you go to his office and you sit down. You don't talk baseball. You talk about your family. You talk about stuff. He's trying to get your mind out of the game. And I got an opportunity in '04 talk with Willie Mays. And, he was very humble. He said, you're almost as good as me in center field. So, but he was like, hey, he gave me a couple of tips on what to do and all this stuff. So I took advantage of that. And anything you do, you're always trying to learn every day. I mean, even when I wake up in the morning, I'm driving to anywhere that I need to go. I'm paying attention. I'm thinking and what I can do better today. So I think in the game, if everybody kind of like have that mentality of, hey, I'm learning something when I step on that course or whatever I can do, different, or I see you do something different. I might use a percentage of what I see you do, so it can help me. So I think that's how I went through my career, my whole life.
And at the same time, as you're being mentored by some of the greats, I can't even imagine what that's like. I go into, a space even like Eastlake
Yeah.
and getting not necessarily nervous, but excited of like, oh my gosh, Bobby Jones walked here.
Yeah.
But you get to actually talk and play baseball with those guys. Now you're giving that opportunity to other young guys all across the world. Tell me a little bit about how you do that through your foundation.
Well, I started foundation in 2015 when I my last year of my career. I just wanted to help the kids back home get opportunity to come to the States and chase the dream over here. I think if they can come over here and get an education and not leaving, the island at 16, not finish school. I did the same thing. I left at 16. I didn't finish my school. I was, blessed enough to make it, but a lot of them did not make it. So, I wanted to just bring them over here and give them the opportunity to get an education and still chase their dream and better opportunities, because you can go get a college degree and now you can do so much in college.
So much.
So, I just wanted them to go that path. And I saw it so much because when I came here, I see these kids come out of high school or out of college and, they all have big things already. And we come over there, we might get a good signing bonus, but, it's not that big, So I want them to have something bigger than what they can get down in the island.
Out of everything that you've accomplished, so many things within life. You have to use two hands and all of your fingers for your Golden Gloves. That's incredible. What are you most proud of?
Good question. I think I'm just proud of, just make it, and because it's tough. It's a tough dream. It's a tough battle. It's a lot of ups and downs. So I think the accomplishment that I made, the Gold Glove, the Silver Sluggers, the awards, championships, that's just working. That's hard working. But just get a chance to stay in the major league for a long time. That's why I'm more part of it.
Accomplishing everything that you have done, what would it mean to be in the Hall of Fame?
I think when you play this game, you don't think about Hall of Fame. You think about just enjoying it, go out there, have fun. Obviously it's a job, but I don't think about Hall of Fame, to be honest with you. I think at the end, when your career is over, people will address your career, how how consistent you were, what kind of numbers you had, and that's what I think the Hall of Fame part will come up. Um, I won't lie to you saying that you know I don't listen to people talk about it. I don't hear about it every year. The percentage and all this and this and that. It will be a great honor for me and my family and the island of Curaçao to be, you know, uh, one of the first baseball players to make it from Curaçao into the Hall of Fame. But if it don't happen, I will be the same person that I always been. I enjoy the game. I love this game. I'm still part of the game. I'm still around. I'm still learning, and it's a constant learning. It's every day something new is on there. Something different is happening. So we just trying to pass the good knowledge to the future of the game.
Well, I know they just retired your jersey here at the Braves.
Yes.
So no matter what, you're always Hall of Fame here.
Yeah. I mean, I think I was blessed, lucky, and gifted enough for the Braves to give me the opportunity to chase my dream, and I made a long career with them, and for them to honor me with get my jersey retired was very special.
So you played in Atlanta, but then afterwards had the opportunity to play at other organizations. What keeps you here as Atlanta being home?
Atlanta always been home. I think like I said, they're the one that gave me the opportunity to chase my dream, and I played here for 12 years, and I made my home here. My kids go to school here, so I made it home here since then. So every time when I go play somewhere else, I always come back home, and it's always been like this in Atlanta.
What's the biggest swing that you've taken in your life?
I think the biggest swing that I took is, I'll be honest with you, take the risk to come here and chase my dream. It could have go a different way. I could have not make it, and I had to be home back and trying to figure out something over there that to do. So I think the biggest swing that I think, the risk that I think was just signing that contract at 16 years old
Move away from family?
and leave Curacao and come over here in the States and make this my job.
What was that like transitioning after your career? That's one of the hardest transitions, going from something that you've done your entire life, super successful, and then one day you wake up and you don't go to the field.
Happy.
Yeah?
Yes, I was happy. It was weird, but I was happy. I missing the the fellowship was the tough one. You go to the stadium, you get chance to hang out with the guys that you've been with them months and months every year. So
Yeah.
you miss that. You miss the trash talk in the clubhouse. You miss the hanging out, the playing cards, and all this stuff.
Do you trash talk on the golf course now?
No, I do. I do. A lot of the guys they like to hear a lot of trash, and I like to hear the trash. But yeah, I think that's the part that you miss about the game. To be honest with you, but I don't miss the grind of it though. You got to get up. It's a grind. The preparation. I don't miss the preparation of it. I like to wake up and be on my own pace. I don't need to worry about it. I have to get ready to go work out, or I need to go run, or I need to go hit. I don't miss.
Do you run still?
No, I don't. I got a prescription that this doctor gave me. I'm not supposed to run no more.
Okay.
So I
Yeah.
use that card a lot.
Pass it along. If you can. I enjoy that.
Yeah.
So what drives you to give back now?
Just doing charity events. I have my own charity event that we talked about earlier that I bring kids from Curaçao here, but I like to do charity events. I always give back to charities because I think most of them do something good for a good cause and just to help the community, to be honest with you. The community watch you grow up here, watch you do what you did for a living, and to go out there and give back to the children is always a joy for me.
You still serve a role within baseball in many different facets, but probably maybe the most important one is that you're not only dad, but you're coach. What's that like, watching your son kind of going through the same things that you did, but
It's
having the opportunity to have the privilege?
it's great. I'm very proud of the the man he becoming, the choices that he made. It was a big choice. Just like I say, like I came at 16 here, and he signed at 18 to go be a professional. He had a chance to go go to college, but he made a decision that he want to go pro. So I support him. We talk a lot about the mental of the game. Obviously, everybody have the talent to play it, but I think the mental part is the part that is the hardest part in any sport. To be honest with you, because
How do you
obviously,
conquer that mentality?
it's just a talking of how you go about your business. It's trying to not have a lot of things worry you. Just believe that it's a failure, but I'm gonna succeed the failure, and I'm how fast I can get out of that failure. So I think those are things that I think in everything, even golf. You're feeling today you're not putting good. It's just believe in yourself. That is, I got 17 more holes left. So it's just a mindset of how to overcome a failure.
What would you say is the greatest failure that you've had, like, or your hardest failure that you had to overcome?
Concentration. I got pulled out. I got pulled out of the game. I let a ball bounce in front of me. I got put out of the game, and that kind of opened my eyes and say, you cannot have both sides of the game going at the same time. I just got down, struck out with somebody on base, and I felt like I was still thinking about that strikeout. So when I went to play defense, I felt like I was still thinking about it, and somebody hit the ball, and I wasn't 100% focused. So the ball bounced in front of me, and I throw it back in, and I got pulled out of the game. And I think that made my eyes open that, hey, it's two-way. You just separate things from each other, and I think made me much better.
So what are some core values that have helped keep you humble and steady throughout your career that you live by?
I got raised the right way. I think my parents and my mom and dad, guided me the right way, told me what's right, what's wrong at an early age, and I think that was making me just have that drive to help each other. I talk with my kids just like I talk with anybody. Just like I don't talk with him as my kid. I talk with him as a person, and I think tell them early in their life what's right or what's wrong is the key for me. And I think those are things that drive me to help other kids and help other person, even people or whatever it is.
Most people that I know that play baseball are two things: horrible golfers or amazing golfers. How did you get into golf, and what type of golfer would you describe yourself as?
I'm a medium golfer.
Okay.
Is a medium golfer?
I'll hear how you describe this.
Is a medium
and we'll go from there.
exist? Is a medium exist or no?
Not for baseball
Oh,
players.
okay. I started playing golf more after I got done and retired. But everybody have charity events and stuff like that. So I started going to those things in the off season, just hitting balls and hanging out, just be a celebrity in the group with people that donate to the guy's foundation. And when I retired, we start playing more golf. And
Did that affect your swing at all?
no, not at all. Be honest with you, it don't affect one bit because I don't think about it. I think go hit the baseball, I don't think about it. Golf, I probably think about it a little bit more. Yeah, I think when I got really better in golf, it was around pandemic. I think pandemic, it was nothing going on, and me and my son used to go out to the golf course and just play, just play every day because there was nothing going on. And I think that's how I got better. I'm like a 7 handicap.
Oh, so you're a great golfer. Out of the two.
Medium.
And then I'm also kind of gauging that because you're probably saying that knowing that someone will hear this interview, hear that you're saying a 7, and you're kind of sandbagging. So you're probably more a 5.
I'm 100% 7.
Yeah. And I'm a 14.
A lot of people don't believe it, but I'm a 7. But I love the game.
Yeah.
I love it. It's a challenge. Life is all about challenge, and I think I like the challenge of trying to overcome your mistake every other swing.
Yeah.
So I think that's why the love for the golf come in. And you hit a ball, so
And it's competitive.
I hit balls my whole life.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to hit it as far as I can.
I feel like it's the most competitive game because you're dealing with yourself.
Yeah.
Has that become like a great outlet to find that kind of spark again?
100%. Be honest with you, I think that's I say. It's the challenge of it is defined as guys. Everybody's an athlete, so the competitors of an athlete come in, and that's how you're trying to get better.
Best golf shot. I mean, there's always that one shot that we still think about when we close our eyes at night.
The luckiest golf shot that I had, and I couldn't believe it. I hit it. So many though, but I hit this one. Is everybody still talk about it? I think it's the par 5 at Augusta. For somehow I crossed through the trees and it didn't hit no trees, so I was only like 120 yards from the green.
I mean, trees 90% air.
Yeah.
But
So that was the craziest shot, luckiest shot I think I ever
it's
had.
better than Tiger on that hole. Off the
That
tee.
he brought it this way.
Yeah.
I went this way.
That way.
Well, he played from way back there too.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we're playing from the member tee. It's a very different advantage.
So I'm a 3-time world long drive champion, and the question that I always get is, how do I hit the ball far? You've hit so many home runs in your life.
Mm-hmm.
Where does the power come from?
Core, legs, strengths with your wrist. That's about it, I think. Is that the same thing as golf too?
Consistent throughout everything. Yeah,
Is that golf too?
it is.
Yeah.
How far do you hit your drive? I mean, I'm the furthest long drive champ at 250. So
Yeah, I'm 10 yards behind you.
okay, that's with your 3-wood.
My 4 I'm joking. No, I'm driving like average like 320.
That's so good. Well, thanks so much for just chatting. And I think off of our conversation, I'll take 2 strokes and we'll play a game.
What?
I think that's fair.
professional. You're a long drive.
No, I'm retired. Long drive, we don't
I'm
putt.
retired too.
We don't putt. So you're already good.
Oh man, so 2?
I think 2 aside.
You gave me 2, right?
No, you're giving me 2 aside? 1.
I may have to do some scouting. for
Okay,
this thing.
I hit from my respected ladies' tees. You hit from the member tees.
No, you
and
won't-
and we'll play straight up.
I heard about this already. No, no. I was in a tournament, and a lot of people was talking a lot of trash. They were saying that why she's hitting from the.
Oh wow.
Yes, she be hitting.
That's another. I mean, we look alike. There's somebody else.
Mhm. Okay.
Thanks
All right.
so much.
Thank you very
Appreciate it.
much. Yes.